Hey guys, oh man, it's too early for this. It's 10:15. It is a Thursday, and we've had a shooting. Yeah, we just had a shooting downtown, 6th and L Northwest. It's actually next to the traffic police department, and I believe the shooting involved U.S. Marshals. It could have been a felony warrant. They go around grabbing these guys. Could have been something else. We're en route. Let's go check it out. Well, we got a police car racing, but he's actually racing the other way. Not sure what he's doing. All right, guys, the situation is really fluid right now. We just had a rescue squad heading the other direction behind that police car towards American University, where the man is in the tower. That could be a sign that they're planning to go up soon. I'm still 11 blocks away from the shooting. You know what? I think we're going to do the shooting, and then we're going to go back up to the tower, see if they're trying to get the guy down right now. I need two of me. All right, we're cutting through DuPont Circle. We're at 18th Street. We got to get down to gotta get down to about 6th, and we got to go around the convention center. It's a little bit hairy down there. We'll try to figure this out. All right, guys, we're on scene. It's just next to the convention center here. We got to find a place to ditch the car. We'll get out. We got more homicide units arriving. I think it's up a couple blocks, the actual shooting. We'll see. All right, we're on scene. Not entirely sure where this is. That's 6th and L. That's where everything's taped up. Does look like it could be U.S. Marshals over on the left. Okay, walking around, trying to get a better angle on this. That was actually 7th Street. This is 6th Street. Yeah, police have blocked this road too. We'll go down here and see what sort of angle we can get on the photo. That is actually DC Traffic Police Headquarters right over there. Oh, it looks like it's being renovated though. Lots of black cars. What a mess. All right, we think it might have been over there. I'm not sure. We're gonna wander around some more. Okay, so we don't really know what's going on yet. We're still walking around the outside perimeter. It looks like, it definitely is something serious, because we're seeing some high-level Metropolitan Police Department brass here. But the Metropolitan Police, they are the ones that investigate all shootings in DC that involve law enforcement. So FBI, Marshals, Secret Service, any of those guys shoot someone, it's investigated by MPD. So that explains their presence. Let's go figure this out. All right. I think the shooting was down on the right somewhere. We just couldn't get an angle from the other side. Can't go to the left, I don't think. All right, we got a guy down on the ground taking pictures now. I think that's our shooting scene. Let's see if he's got any bullets. All right, so it looks like it took place right over there. It might have been a vehicle stop. There's a black car. It's got some damage on it. Special Operations Police. ATF guys. And that's the crime scene team over there. Greetings from the shores of the Potomac River here in Georgetown. Got kind of an idea. Thought I'd come over here and check out if it's actually doable. And if not, then we'll do something else. But we also have to find some food because I'm getting kind of hungry. Okay. I think we're not going to take a scooter, and we're not going to take a bike, we're not going to drive, and we're not going to walk. Let's take a taxi. Okay, guys, we're on board a water taxi. It's going to take us down to the wharf. But the purpose of this is not just to get fish and chips at the wharf, that's very important, but we're also going to film the tanks from the water with the monuments in the background. That's the goal, hopefully. We'll see if this works. If not, well, I spent $22 on a fun little ride. All right, we're pulling away from Georgetown. Virginia over there, and Teddy Roosevelt Island, where the loneliest Christmas tree is based. And I just realized we're going to be on the sun side of this boat. Maybe we should go to the front. Alright guys, we're heading down to the Potomac to see the tanks. Passing Georgetown Harbor. Georgetown. Washington Harbor's what's going on. There's the water gate. And then the Kennedy Center, where Trump went last night and had a less than warm welcome. And there you see the Washington Monument in the background. Let's keep going.
It all started with the horseshoe-shaped buildings located between the Georgetown docks.
There we see the special area of the Kennedy Center they built last year with the big blue thingy. The Beat to Hell Teddy Roosevelt Bridge. And then the next bridge will be Memorial, but we're going to see the Lincoln Memorial before that.
The Kennedy Center
this bridge is a mess. We're pulling up on the Lincoln. We got tents up at the top. I guess that's for the security guys. Memorial Bridge. It's lined out with Army flags for the parade already.
Anniversary of Anderson's
historic Lincoln. We've got past the bridge. We've sped up now. Coming up on the tanks. That, by the way, is the sewer outflow project. The combined sewer outflow is going to be broken apart when they put in the new pipes there. So they won't have all the goo coming in the river. The 14th Street Bridge. This is the bridge that had the plane crash into it. Actually, I think it was the next one. So the next bridge after this is the subway bridge, and then the railroad bridge, long bridge. No trains going by right now. Woo, getting a little wavy. Here we go, taking off. Base Anacostia Bowling, and there's the missile battery. Yeah, that's a NASM missile battery, and I think we've got some Avenger missile batteries over here on the right. They moved them maybe. I guess we got to go around and make Avengers. And that's the NASM. Alright, let's see if we got any helicopter activity today. That would be kind of cool. Because Marine 1 is based over here, but I don't see any helicopters at all. Haynes Point, kind of buckling, and it runs up and creates the Washington Channel, which comes out from the tidal basin. And over on this side we have Fort McNair and the U.S. Capitol. There's the Titanic Memorial on the shores of the channel. We're coming up on the fireboats. And the new fireboats, or the old fireboat is back. Let's see if we can get a good picture of it. The John Glenn is back in service. There's fireboat 2. Fireboat 3 and 4 are out on patrol. Lots of police boats today too. Look at all those. Wharf, where we're gonna get some lunch down here. Either burgers or fish and chips. Don't know, what do you guys think? Probably fish and chips. I mean, we're on the water, yeah? Okay, we're coming in the dock just down by the fish market. You can get like seafood, cooked seafood there. It's not bad. Oh, there's another water taxi in the way. Better get him out of the way. Hit the horn, dude. Nah, I think he's just gonna let him be. All right. I want lunch. I want lunch now. I just realized, how am I supposed to get back to Georgetown? I guess we'll have to find a bike. We're gonna go down to the fish and chip shop that I always go to because it's quick and I'm hungry. Oh, it's like sushi and dumplings. Petit déjeuner. Nah, it's too fancy for me. But let's get some lunch today. Yeah, let's get some lunch together. Right, guys, fish and chips. Anytime is good time. Ooh, let's eat up. Catch up. Okay, we found a bike, and we're gonna make our way back to Georgetown, where I ditched my car. You know, if I had just stayed on the boat, I would probably be back in Georgetown right now. Never get off the boat. Never get off the boat. Okay, we're down here at the tidal basin by the Jefferson Memorial and the paddle boats, which are all zipped up right now, because you can't take paddle boats out when there's a military parade. Let's go down this way. Hopefully the fence isn't too annoying, but God, they just locked up everything. Oh, hello. That's the fireworks. So that's where the fireworks are going to be launched. Interesting. That has been a big question. A lot of people have been asking. And now I know the answer. Okay, that's a good thing to know. All right. I actually have to text the message to an editor about that location. So this used to be the polo grounds where they would play polo, but I haven't seen them play polo in quite a while. There's a military ambulance over there. That's the construction project to separate the sewer lines. And here's a camouflaged netting hiding at a table. Must be just a cool kind of thing. Okay, let's cut across. Yeah, we can make it. Maybe we can make it. God, these fences are annoying. How do I get down there? Through the fences that are all bloody annoying. Urgh. Have to go up and down? I don't know, try it. UAV drone, remote control. The drones are against the law in DC anyway. They only put up a stupid sign. They got like Secret Service warnings up here. Yeah, Secret Service warnings. Huh. It's pretty random. Alright, this is the bathroom. Let's go up there and then we'll cut. Oh, that's how we'll get out of here. I think if we can get past this fence. Bus full of tourists. And we'll go around them. Yeah, we'll go around the Lincoln. Alright, this works. There's your Lincoln Memorial, folks. Nice and presidential looking. So we zip through fences. This is really... Guys, this... everybody in DC is just shocked at the level of fencing that has gone up for this event. This rivals after January 6th. I mean, after January 6th and that inauguration, there were a lot of fences, but this is right there up there. This is more than I think there were for Trump. His inauguration was not going to be this crazy. All right, let's go this way. So you see these metal plates here? These are for the tanks, so they don't chew up the road, I think. We're going to have to turn on these metal plates as they come around here, if they come around here. Okay. Whew, here's the water. Whatever that taxi is. The water taxi's already come and gone, maybe? Maybe it's behind me. Maybe I am in front of the taxi. Still, never get off the boat is a good piece of advice. All right, there's Roosevelt Island, there's the Potomac, and there's Georgetown, where we started that little adventure. We've got to go back up to the tower, which is over there behind that smokestack. I can see it, but you probably can't because it's too far. That's where we're headed. Okay, guys, we have docked the bike. Now we're going to grab the car and run from Georgetown to American University, a couple miles north of here. And, well, let's go see what's happening now. Very crazy day. Hey guys, it's 10 o'clock. It's Thursday. Israel attacked Iran. We're going to run up to the Israeli embassy because the police have sealed it up tight. There's a lot of cops out there. Got to get a photo of that and file that with the agencies tonight to sort of show the response here in the U.S. to what's going on. Then I can go back and go to bed and premiere the video for today. Oh, it's actually going in?
Yeah. But I don't know where they're coming in from, if the checkpoint's down that way.
Alright, we're here. They're not doing much, but the road is closed. So